We've decided to set up a speed line here to remove a few limbs. Now, a speed line is really a very complex rigging system. It can be ideal used in certain situations. For example, we have a stream or a fence or some kind of an object between the tree and where the chipper and the chip truck will be parked, and we want to transport the brush and debris across that obstacle. Okay? It is extremely important to understand the forces, and or we could say the potential forces, both in the tree above and here at the anchor at the base of this tree. Now for tensioning, we've set up a 3-to-1 here by using Valdeton truss to put onto the speed line so that we can hook our carabiner and pulley to be able to establish the 3-to-1. Now here at the porter wrap, we've passed the bite through the retention bar, over the pin, and then taken one wrap. We actually have a round turn in effect. Now that's going to give us some friction that we'll have to counteract with our pull, but it will give me enough tensioning ability to be able to keep the line taut. Okay, now if I wanted to take the tension off of the pulley in the 3-to-1, then I would take the rope, tension it, and then take it just on top of the porter wrap or just away from it, and just take my wraps and then cleat. And this way, the speed line is run, in this case, through my redirect and directly to the porter wrap, and the pulley and the VT is out of the loop, if you will. Now, we have set a redirect up on the speed line this time so that we could move the speed line over closer to the limb that we're taking off. So let's go on over to the redirect and take a look at how we've done that. Okay, we've established our redirect here with a 4-inch sheaved rescue pulley, steel cheeks with a clevis shackle. It's attached to the tree with a deadeye sling, and we've actually tied a timber hitch. Okay? Now we want to watch our rope angles when we set a redirect, because we don't want to put extra force or extra stress at any point in the system. Okay, now the reason, as you can see, that we've redirected the speed line as we have is to get it closer to the limb that Rip will be cutting. When he does cut it, and it comes off and moves toward the speed line and plumb, it will come off in a much more smooth fashion, if you will, less dynamic loading. A very important point to make is that when running the rigging, that all personnel, all the workers are out of the rigging system, okay? You'll notice that Scott down here, where he's doing the tensioning, he is outside of the system. He wouldn't want to be on the other side of the rigging line, because then he's inside the system. Now we're using a Hobbes lowering device both to control friction for the descent of the piece, but also in case we need to lift it or crank it, we can get tension in the line.